My name's Tyler Korost, and thanks for tuning in on my podcast. So today I felt like we should talk about coaches. For some kids, coaches are their saviors. They keep them alive, they show them a path that helps them throughout their entire life. It sets more of an example of what you need to do rather than just following a certain play. If you have a good enough coach, they'll teach you lessons that you can use not only in that sport, but in life. And I'm talking about with relationships, with schoolwork, with friends, just anything. Sports, they do have a lot in common with regular life. I mean, regular life, you're not going to have easy games, easy days. But if you actually put in the work and work through trying to get all your problems done, you'll be good. Take it from me. So my coach, his name was Milton Carrasco, and he was probably the best coach I ever had. He was my football and baseball coach in my middle school career, and I went through a rough time in my middle school career. I had unforeseen circumstances happen with my family, and I was not dealing with it in a very positive way. I was pretty much being a full hormonal teenager, lashing out on everything because nothing was going my way. But in comes Milton Carrasco, and he showed me a path. One, he coached me on the field, and he showed me the way that you need to play, the way you need to act, being respectful with everything. But it's what's off the field that he showed me that just has stayed with me and has impressed me this entire time. The same goes for off the field in the sense of respect. Give someone the respect that they deserve. If they lose it, they need to work back to get it. But at the same time, respect is a two-way street. If you respect them, they should respect you as well. The whole bit that I'm talking about, though, is if coaches do it right, they will change your life. But in reality, how many of us could actually say that we've had a coach that has changed our life? Not many. Most of the time, coaches, they're there just to teach you how to play that sport. Not many of them will actually put in the time to turn you into a good person. And Carrasco, he took the time. He molded every single one of us on that team. He met with us individually, and one of the first things he asked us was, what do you want to achieve in your life? He didn't even want to know what our goals were for the season. He wanted to know what our goals were in life. He based a lot of his practice around what we were trying to do. A lot of the times, he would be very hard on us, but in hindsight, because he was hard on us, it made us better. Better in school, relationships, and last but not least, it was a lot better. Last but not least, he made us better in the sport. But there's not really much you can do if you don't have a family. I mean, everyone needs a family. Everybody. And if you don't have a family per se at your house, then you can always make one in your actual sport. That's what he taught us as well. The final thing I'm going to do is leave you with this thought. With sports, they're supposed to teach you about your life. The coaches are supposed to be your guides in your life. And if you have a really good one, then you'll be set. I mean, they will teach you about the responsibilities, how to deal with your responsibilities, how to prep for your problems. They will teach you so much, and you won't even realize it. As a kid, you just play it because you enjoy the sport, and you don't really realize the life lessons you're learning in between that. It's something incredible when you reach the age that you actually realize what you're doing. And because of the coaches, they're the ones that do that. One of my favorite quotes is, an uncoachable kid is an unworkable worker. That's something that has gone with me. I mean, if a kid cannot be coached, then they can't go out and work. The real world is a very scary place. And it doesn't fully care what you think or what you do. What you need to do is work hard. You need to have the life skills to know how to beat what comes at you. Another big thing is with my favorite thing with Rocky. I mean, he turned out to be a coach for so many kids without even meaning to. So many people actually follow what he had to go through in the actual Rocky movie to become great. Life all ain't about sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees if you let it. But then, that's just it. In life, you'll learn that it ain't about how hard you can hit, how hard you can deal with the problems. It's about how many problems you can deal with, how hard you can get hit and keep going. That's what winning's about. That's how you win at things. And coaches, most of the time, they teach you how to deal with that. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for the podcast, and hopefully I inspire you to either become a great coach or find a great coach.